Hi everybody, my name is Harris and welcome to this video on how to allocate payments in Sage Intacct. Allocating payments in Sage Intacct is relatively straightforward and there are several different ways to do this. I'm going to walk you through the easiest couple of ways on how to allocate payments. So first of all, we're going to navigate to Applications, Accounts Receivable and AR Sales Invoices. We can see on here that I have an invoice posted to AB Square for $100. To receive a payment for this invoice, I can go to Accounts Receivable Application and Receive Payments, New. I can click on that. Alternatively, I can click the plus sign to add one straight away. Once I click Add, I can go in, select my customer, AB Square, change my payment method to the relevant payment method, so either check or bank transfer or cash, and then choose the bank account that I'm receiving the customer payment into, as well as the currency and the amount that I'm going to receive for this payment. Click on Show AR Sales Invoices, and what will happen is the system will bring up all of the invoices relating to AB Square that are open. At the moment, there is only one invoice that is open, so that's the only one that I need to receive a payment for. I can then pop in my amount received here. Let's just say I received the full amount of $100. And I can also copy that across into here. You'll see it auto-populates for me. I can change the date received and the payment date if I need to, but as a default, they will go to today's date. And I can pop in a payment memo as well as an attachment, so maybe a receipt or proof of payment, something like that. Once I'm happy with that, I can just go ahead and click Post, and this payment will be posted to the system. Then what happens is the invoice, which had a previous state of posted, will then change to paid, and that invoice will be completed. You can also partially receive payments. So let's just say I wanted to receive only £50. Then what would happen is on my invoices page, this invoice would be marked as partially paid. Okay, so £50 of it was paid and £50 of it would still be available to pay. Alternatively, you can also pay this invoice using credits. So let's just say that I had a payment on account for this customer. I can then use that payment on account to apply to this invoice and effectively clear off the balance without actually having to receive a payment from the customer. So that is the receive payments function. Another way that you can actually match these off in an easier step is to match them off from the banking queue. So if you go into your bank reconciliation as and when you're doing it, so let's just say it was this bank account and my other information should populate, and click continue, then go to my banking tab, change the state so I can see some transactions, click on all, and let's just suppose that this amount here is going to exactly match an amount that I have an invoice for, and we know that it's going to be a deposit. I can then go ahead and click on action and click receive payments, and it would take me back to my previous page where I can then match this payment off to an invoice. The benefit of that is then the banking queue is up to date with the invoices on the system. Okay, so with those invoices on the system, they will automatically get paid and posted to the correct places, and in the bank reconciliation, the bank will update at the same time. So not only can you use it from the bank reconciliation, you can also use it from the bank transactions page. So if I was to navigate to my bank transactions page, from here I can see a list of my bank transactions that are coming in from the various different bank feeds. I can specify a bank account ID. Let's just say 500. So you can also receive payments from the banking transactions page. So coming into here, you will see that I have a credit there, which is going to be a deposit into my bank account. Come in here, click view on that specific transaction, and I can see that it's unmatched at the moment, but the amount has been arrived and received into the bank. Click on more actions, click receive payments. That'll bring up my receive payments page. And then from there, I can go ahead and match this off to the customer whom relates to that £2,203.57 payment. Okay. So that is to allocate payments for a single customer's invoice. You can also allocate payments for multiple customer invoices at the same time. So let's just say that you received £15,000 in the bank at once, but it related to 5 different customers' invoices, there is a functionality in the system that will allow you to enable single payments for multiple customers. And if you enable that, you have to set up a document sequencer at the bottom here for payments. Let's create one. Payments. Put this up. Payments. So pop your document sequencer in there. Go ahead and click Save. You will then notice when you go into Receive Payments again and click Add, you now have the option to choose whether you want to apply the payment to one customer's AR invoices or a parent and child AR invoices or multiple customers. Okay, so like I said earlier, if you received £15,000 but it related to more than one customer's invoice, a list of invoices would be listed on here. You can select from the ones that you want to apply to. That brings us to the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching.